You're so stupid and you deserve it. You deserve it because you're so dumb. Yes, I am gloating over your stupidity. You have been co-opted because you're in a cult and you don't even realize it because you have stupid MAGA brain and you don't get it. How stupid and dumb are you?
'Tis the season to be merry. Former CNN host Don Lemon goes on an expletive-laden rant about President Trump supporters over the H-1B visa feud with Elon Musk. Tiffany Marie Brannon is a political strategist and the host of TMB Problems podcast, and she joins me now. Tiffany, and the left wonders why people say they have Trump derangement syndrome.
Tell me about it. It's completely out of control. I mean, call us stupid and, it's just not even a matter of contention at this point.
But lest you think it's just Mr. Lemon, it's not just sour grapes from that lemon. We have two other folks who are making their voices heard, political commentators on the left, Jennifer Rubin from the Washington Post and Rick Wilson from the Lincoln Project. You know, those people that hate Donald Trump and literally every single thing he does. Take a listen.
All those MAGA readers out there, now you'll notice the contradiction in terms, MAGA readers would pick up the Washington Post and they would have more readers. What is the logical fallacy here? Yes, reader.
The guy with the GED and his fake Oakley sunglasses, his goatee and his pickup truck, the universal Twitter bro, that guy's thinking to himself, oh, well, I could have been the senior software designer at Google if only it weren't for DEI or immigration.
I mean, at this point, Tiffany, will they ever realize that condescension is the reason that they lost in 2024 and the reason they will continue to lose if they don't listen to what is now more than half of the country?
I really think that because of the chokehold that the left has on propaganda press, on fake news, on these massive media houses, they have to boil the right and boil any Trump voter down into a caricature, because that's the only way they can try to maintain some real estate in this new world. We can't be smart and vote conservative. You have to be stupid. And the fact of the matter is they want to make us stupid and then they want to keep us stupid. So I don't think they're going to learn their lesson. I think this is kind of beating a dead horse at this point. And, you look at the people saying this, you look at, I think, really what sore losers they've been and what that speaks to in terms of longevity of these, historic news houses that have just kind of become corrupted and basically just arms of the administrative state.
I'm really glad you mentioned that because they almost brought about their own extinction this year. And because of that, in part, 2024 is being called the year of the podcast. Also, thanks in part to Donald Trump sitting for multiple podcasts. Watch.
I always got more publicity than other people. And it wasn't like I was trying. In fact, I don't know exactly why. Maybe you can tell me why.
Oh, I could definitely tell you. You said a lot of wild.
You think that you're starting to come around or soften your views on some of the networks that you may have not gotten along with in the past?
No, they're fake news.
Yeah, fake news.
No, they're so bad. You think Biden does that? Biden's sleeping. Yeah. He has one ability I don't have. Yeah. He sleeps. He can sleep.
Okay, so now we know everybody needs to do podcasts. In 2028, the election is literally going to be one big podcast from January 1 till Election Day. But with that said, what do you expect from legacy media in 2025 as they try and stave off what literally is their own extinction?
Yeah, I think what you really saw this year throughout the 2024 election that conservatives understood and Trump specifically understood that liberals just keep missing every time is truth. We want truth. The American people want truth. Everyone is sick of being filtered. We are tired of inauthenticity. And you can no longer run and hide from this as legacy media. You're going to have to start competing. You're going to have to start letting us, see the man behind the curtain that is pretending to be the Wizard of Oz. And that's something that Trump did so brilliantly. When you watch someone like Joe Rogan and you watch a 3-hour podcast, you are able to see a full train of thought. This isn't some little snapshot. This isn't some little soundbite. You are able to actually understand what's going on behind just the little news clip. And legacy media is going to, first of all, start being honest, which I think we know is a big problem. And they're going to have to start being honest, not just with themselves, but with the American people, and really reporting the news without bias, really understanding that middle-class American is the hardworking American who deserves them to really have the freedom of the press. And what it is, this is a privilege. To live in America is a privilege that no one should take lightly. And to be able to deliver the news, that is a privilege and that is an honor. And to see it so corrupted, I think with 2028, you know, I love how J.D. Vance has handled the media as VP. I think you see in him kind of a future of how future candidates, especially like millennials that are up and coming, understand this genre and will really be able to, this is their world. Right. They are, if not completely digitally native, pretty darn close to it.
That's a really great point. I'm wondering if 2025 is the year that every time somebody on the right raises a question about something, it is no longer branded as a conspiracy theory or misinformation by the left. But I don't know, maybe that is just looking at things with rose-colored glasses. Tiffany Marie Brandon, thank you for your time. We can wish. Happy New Year.